Pāti Māori have been throwing around words like white supremacy in terms of your government. What do you make of that sort of language?
Well, I outright reject it, and I think it's entirely inappropriate. I think it's very offensive, and I think it's very divisive and very unhelpful. And I think what's even disappointing is when you see political party leaders picking up on those statements and actually running with them again this morning as well. Our job is we are here because we want to make sure all New Zealanders do well. I want to see Māori thriving in this country. I want to see non-Māori thriving in this country. And that has been the conversation that I've had with Māori leaders up and down this country for the last year and a half now, is that under the last 6 years, Māori went backwards. There's no way to describe it any other way. And we want Māori going forwards in this country, and we're confident we can do that with
Just looking ahead to Rātana tomorrow, what is it that you hope to achieve? What's going to be your message when you speak?
Well, my message will be actually sort of laying up where we're coming from as a government and how we want to work and partner with Māori to deliver improved outcomes for them. We want to see more Māori kids attending school regularly. We want to see more Māori kids doing well in school, being able to access higher paying jobs, be able to own more of their own homes. Those are the conversations that I've been involved with that I found very constructive.
Can you say how, if at all, the hui and the things discussed at the hui Te Rangawaiwai Marae on Saturday has changed or influenced your thinking about your kōrero tomorrow at Rātana?
No, it hasn't, because my conversation with iwi leaders and Māori leaders up and down the country over the last year and a half, in fact, since I became leader of the National Party, it's one of the things I just started quietly doing, is just meeting on weekends or regular telephone calls. Everywhere I visited, I would go off and meet with iwi leaders or Māori organisations doing great delivery of public services, for example, on the ground locally and regionally. All of our conversation has been grounded in that we actually are a party where Māori have done well under national-led governments. That is our intention. We are very much ruthlessly focused on outcomes because we believe this country needs a turnaround and it's going in the wrong direction. And the last 6 years have not been good for Māori in terms of Māori outcomes across the economy, across crime, across health, across education, across everything. And so we want to work together with them to be able to do that. And we believe in localism and devolution as a party. Many of Māori believe in the same, that's tied to self-determination. So there's lots of commonality of values, and our conversations have been about how do we work together to deliver housing? How do we deliver? You saw a good example recently, about how do we use Māori health organisations to drive immunisation rates of Māori sitting at 71%, the rest of the country's at 82%, and we've got a target closer to 90%. So how do we work together to use those health organisations to deliver better, improved outcomes?
Fully expecting to face quite strong challenges on the marae tomorrow.
Well, I think that's what we've always expected. I've been to Rātana last year, I've been to Waitangi several times, even before I came to politics, and that's my observation, is that's the place where we should have challenge and provocation and stimulation, and that's okay. We are a country that has a diverse set of views. The day we all think exactly the same, we've got a big problem in this country. But it doesn't mean that we can't go forward together, acknowledging that we will have differences with each other as well. And so that's what I'm focused on, is how do we take this country of ours forward? How do we keep it united, acknowledging that we will have differences of opinion, and that's okay.